Does the world need hydropower? I'm Kathryn Wilson, and I'm here to discuss the pros of hydropower.
I'm Masayuki Nagase, and I'm here to explain the cons of hydropower.
Imagine driving along the highway and looking out at the landscape only to see a refinery with billows of smoke coming out of gigantic pipes. Many of you have probably witnessed something similar to this method of generating energy, and I want to educate you on an alternative. This alternative is hydropower, the leading renewable energy source for global electricity production. I'm here to tell you why you should support hydropower. First of all, the biggest positive to deciding to invest in hydropower is that it is sustainable. It is the sustainable energy option. Hydro means water, so hydropower literally means water power, and that's exactly what it is. Since hydropower comes from natural sources, its effect on the environment is significantly better in comparison to fossil fuels. The basic Google search defines hydropower as the process in which flowing water creates energy that is captured and turned into electricity. The most common type of hydroelectric power plant uses a dam on a river to store water in a reservoir. According to the U.S. Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, hydropower is a clean fuel source, meaning it won't pollute the air like power plants that burn fossil fuels, such as coal or natural gas. So it will assure a safer environment and an atmosphere with few greenhouse gases that have extremely harmful health effects. Although the use of hydropower has the possibility of harming wildlife and fish habitats, the alternative of deriving energy from fossil fuels has much more serious negative effects on wildlife, water, and people. Secondly, hydropower is a reliable and beneficial long-term investment. People can rely on having the resources for hydropower production as the water cycle is continually revitalized and can be utilized to generate electricity over and over, and therefore will be available for a long time. Additionally, the Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy also states that because hydropower plants can generate power to the grid immediately, they provide essential backup power during major electricity outages or disruptions. This aspect is crucial since people using hydropower can rely on never having electricity shortages. Further, funding hydropower is at first a big investment, but over time becomes much more cost efficient. According to National Geographic, hydropower is the cheapest way to generate electricity today. After the dam is built and the equipment is installed, the generating of electricity is free since it just requires water. Lastly, hydropower can be fun. Many reservoirs attached to the dam for producing hydropower allow for recreation, such as swimming, fishing, and boating. The construction of a hydropower plant can create an area of recreation and lead to a stronger sense of community for the people nearby. I hope that you feel inclined to support the use of hydropower to produce electricity, as it is the best option. Thank you for listening.
On the con side, many think that climate change has come to a point where any energy source that starts with the adjective renewable is a good thing. However, severe negative environmental effects and cost has made the use of hydroelectricity net negative to the health of our planet and to our global economy. The negative environmental impacts that come with hydroelectric power are many. The first of which is related to the fish population. When fish swim close to the dam, they experience severe water pressure. As a result of this pressure, the fish are pushed into an extremely fast current in which they lose control of direction. This speed can cause severe harm to the fish. Not only this, but due to the dam, there is water from various sources that is slammed together. When a fish attempts to go through this section of the river, this again can cause great danger to the fish, even death. The livelihood of freshwater fish is extremely important as fish are a source of economically benefiting trade, especially for struggling communities. Thus, the negative impacts of hydroelectric power are ones to seriously consider. Secondly, the initial cost of building hydroelectric dams is concerning. There are more than 3,000 hydroelectric dams that are that are in the development stages of being built, which will cost more than $3 trillion. Once the plant is built, there's little cost. In fact, hydropower is the cheapest energy resource due to the low maintenance. However, the initial cost to build all of this can be more than what the world's economy can currently afford. Lastly, despite what people think, hydroelectric power still emits methane. In order to collect hydropower, reservoirs must be made alongside the dams. This water reservoir contributes methane, which is 35 times more dangerous to our atmosphere than carbon dioxide, into our air. Globally, hydropower reservoirs approximately release 104 teragrams a year of methane. In comparison, according to a NASA study, the amount of teragrams of methane that oil, gas, and coal release in the UK is 0.59. Thus, hydroelectric power hurts the environment through methane emissions. Overall, hydropower is a great way of collecting energy, but there are undeniable issues that still need to be examined. Thank you.